Well, folks, we're ready to go with this one. As we said just a second ago, that this is a four-way tie for first base here in the District 7 4A, and two of the teams are going to be meeting here tonight, Aledo and Granbury. And Mike, is it correct that the other two 4-1 teams are also meeting tonight?
That's correct. Arlington Heights and Southwest are mixing it up, and in an ideal world, Granbury would knock off Aledo here, and Heights would take care of Southwest, and then we play Heights on Thursday and knock them down, and then we would be the lone first-place team.
Well, I love the scenario. Love the scenario, Shay. We'll just have to see how it all plays out tonight. Nathan Hickey on the mound, Mr. Strikeout coming in tonight. I believe it's 45. Is that correct?
46.
46 strikeouts so far for Nathan, coming in with a 294 earned run average, and he is at 4-1. The junior having a great year. So we are ready for this one to get on tap here on Granbury TV. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. The replays come to you on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 o'clock. And we are just about ready for that first batter. Leading off for Aledo here in the top of the first. Second baseman, number 14, Tyson Mauser. Next pitched in for a strike. We're at 1-1 here, just getting underway here in the top of the first. Sun out tonight, no clouds. Kind of chilly outside, though, as we head to April, and we got a cold snap. We've had two freezes in a row into the 20s. I mean to tell you, we've had everything that has bloomed will now be dying. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Hickey. A little inside. We're evened up at 2-2. Here's a pitch by Hickey. Swing and a miss at a high one, and there's one gone. Now batting center fielder number 2, Caleb Freisinger. Well, already 49. I wonder if he's going to hit the 60 mark by the time this evening is over with, Mike. He doesn't do strikeouts just a few at a time.
No, he's had a game with 13, a game with 11, so he likes to hit double digits. So hopefully he can do that again tonight.
Just a little low and outside. We're evened up here at 1. Here's the pitch by Hickey. A little bit high, and it's 2-1. At first base tonight for the Pirates is Tristan Fallon. Second base, Peyton Rhodes. Third base is Brady Retz. And at shortstop tonight is Daniel Arnett. We'll get the outfield. In tied on him, fouled it out of play. In left field is, what is that kid's name out there? I always like to give his dad a heart. I know that. I know. I'm just doing that on purpose. It's Titus. We know it's Titus out there. Another one in tight. Center field tonight is Miles Wagner, and Tanner Wynn is in right field, of course, behind the plate for the Pirates, freshman Landon Gray. Hickey on the mound with a 2-2 count, 1 gone here in the top half of the first inning. Oh, mercy, that looked good. Full up, 3-2. Fouled it back out of play, and the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Granbury Pirates soccer is in the playoffs tonight, and so far we have a 1-0 deficit. Granbury at halftime is trailing Arlington Seguin. Skies this one high to center field. Wagner's got the beat. He's got the ball. There's 2 down. Now batting catcher number 11, Zane Willems. Good start. It's so important, and Mike. And the offense for the Pirates has been kind of slow, not in the hitting, but getting runs across the plate. We need to have strong starts by Hickey here in the top of the first.
Yeah, the offense, it seems to take them a few innings to get going there. And, you know, they, like you said, they do get some hits. They just can't seem to string that extra hit they need to get a couple of runs home. But hopefully tonight that'll change.
I was talking to Brad about it the other day at church about the 2-1 victory. And, of course, his first thing that he said was, yeah, but we had 10 hits. And very valid point. You got a lot of runners left in scoring position. 0-2 is the count. Shot. Low roller. Retz has got it, the long throw. It's high. Foul him with the tag. He got him. Pick it off. We'll be back.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leading off for the Pirates here in the bottom half of the first inning, second baseman, number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Peyton comes into this game 17 for 52 with a .327 average.
Well, you can't complain about that. First pitch to Rhodes a little bit inside. Lineup has been much the same here as of late for Coach Hart. Guys batting in the same place, and here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Oh, excuse me. It was a little bit outside, but it's a strike. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-2. Looks like we might have a little junkification station out there tonight from the Aludo pitcher. Oh, God, are you serious? My goodness. Now for your Granbury Pirates pitcher, number 10, Nathan Hickey.
Hickey's 21 for 58 with a .362 average, batting out of the 2-hole all season.
He gets a little tapper over to first base, and that is too quick. Now batting for the Pirates, catcher number 3, Landon Gray.
Gray 16 for 48, which puts him right at .333 as he fouls off that first pitch. And David, as you go through this lineup, pretty much everybody in the lineup is over 300.
Well, ergo that 4-1 record. Oh my goodness, boy, we've got a big, wide strike zone tonight. It's 0-2 already on Gray.
As long as it's consistent, that'll help Hickey. And he did lay off of that one, but you know, it's when it's only called half an inning that way that you get into problems.
You are correct, sir. Here's the pitch. That one is 2 outside. You know, when you get that corner, you're going to push that envelope, and you got an opportunity of working that blue to where that strike zone will get wider and wider the longer the evening goes on. And we're now at 3-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller. It's a first, 3 up, and 3 down. We'll be back.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go. What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
That was inside and high. Well, if the first inning is any indication of what we've got in store for us tonight, we could have another quick one like we did the other night, Mike, in that 2-1 game that the Pirates pulled out, because these pitchers both look strong right now.
Yeah, well, I thought that was going to be called a strike, but I guess it wasn't. Definitely, if they keep working like they have, it will be an hour-and-a-half game.
That one's in for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. A little bit low, and it's 3 balls and a strike. In for 3-2. I think young man thought that was ball 4. That was strike. Boom. Seriously, standing there looking. Now batting for Alito, shortstop number 4, Luke Glover.
Yeah, David, I think it won't be the last time that a hitter's going to look back at Blue tonight and question his strike zone.
Good possibility already. 1 across on batter number 2 here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 quickly. Little bit high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Little low that time. We're evened up at 2-2. Skied high. That's going to be back here in the stands. Somebody going to get a snow cone? Apparently not. Oh, did they quit in Little League? I can't. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 up, 2 down, 2 Ks for Hickey. Now batting number 19, left fielder Connor Dewar. Shot down the third base line. It is foul. Jumped on it a little too quickly, and it's 0-1. Inside corner. All right. He likes this side. He sure does. He really likes the the outside or inside, regardless of what. That's just off the bat. It's 0-2. 2 gone, nobody on. 6th batter that's faced Hickey. How many has he got? so far, Mike? Is that 3? You already got 3 strikeouts?
3. That puts him at 49 for the season. So let's get to the half century mark right here.
Slow roller. Fallon's got it. Dish to Hickey. Nothing to it. We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
Leading off for the Pirates. In the bottom half of the second inning, center fielder number 7, Miles Wagner.
Miles comes into this game 18 for 51, a 353 clip, and he likes triples, David.
He certainly does. And he likes them. Did that hit him? Yes, it did. Well, give me some of that. Now batting for the Pirates, first baseman, number 23, Tristan Fallon.
Didn't even have time to complete there. Wagner's got 6 triples on the season, and now Tristan comes up 21 for 51 for a 412 batting average.
Mercy. And by the way, that the hit batter, that is the first base runner that we have had all night long here. I know it's just 2 innings, but first runner in the bottom of the second inning gets a hit batter. Fallon steps to the plate. Good gosh, what an average. This kid is just a freshman. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Have a little discussion at the mound. I'm not too sure what this is about. We do have a courtesy. No, that's Wagner over there at first base. I think we're about ready to get back into action. Fallon with a 1-1. Wagner takes his lead at first base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Arnett on deck for the Pirates. And the pitch. That's going to be in for a hit. First hit of the evening, right to center field. Pirates with 2 on and no out. Now batting for the Pirates, number 13, shortstop Daniel Arnett.
Arnett, he's got fewer at-bats than most of the regulars, but he's 9 for 23 at a 391 average.
Arnett at short, of course, when he is when Hickey is not pitching, Arnett usually is in center field. Tonight he's at shortstop. Pirates with the threat here. First pitch skies this to first baseman. Infield fly room, and there is 1 down. Now batting for the Pirates, designated hitter, number 15, Caleb Bendewold.
Bendy's 14 for 43 at a 326 average.
One down, runners at first and second here. Golden opportunity. Pirates got to take advantage of this. That's going to be in there for a hit. Held up at second base is Wagner. He'll motor down to third. Now batting for the Pirates, third baseman number 6, Brady Ritz.
Brady's 17 for 58 at 293 clip right now.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Retz swing and a miss on the first pitch. Today's going to be tough to get out of this jam right here. Titus on deck for the Pirates. A little bit outside. It's 1-1. Good sized crowd here tonight from both communities. Squaring to bunt, lays it down, but foul, and it's 1-2. Bases loaded, 1-2 the count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a tough one. Steps on second, throws to first. Well, why don't we just end that threat real quick? And they did. We'll go to the third inning.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go.
Here's a pitch by Hickey. 1 up, 1 down. Taco Anderson to the plate. I don't even want to go for his middle name, so I'm. 1-1 is the count. Low strike. It's 1-2. Slow one up the middle. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be in for the base hit. First hit of the game off of Nathan Hickey. It's up the middle. Nobody could get to it. Now batting number 24, right fielder Zane Scott.
Yeah, Hickey, he thought about grabbing that with his bare hand, but he made the wise decision there and can't afford a broken hand from Nathan. Swing and a miss on that one.
That was just a rear back and throw it as hard as I can because they got a hit off of me. That ball is hit left field, going back for it. It's going to be over the head, up against the wall. Over tight is his head. It bounces off the wall. Here comes the runner into home. He will score 1-0 Aledo. Top of the lineup, second baseman number 14, Tyson Mauser.
Mauser's 0 for 1 tonight. Well, he struck out swinging his first time up and takes a pitch for the strike.
Well, I want to tell you what, that's what you don't want to see right there. I know Hickey's been pitching a flawless game so far, but your 9-hole batter hits a ball over the left fielder's head. And, of course, the bounce overhead, the throw down to second base. We're going to have a little quick trip to the mound to talk about a couple of things.
I don't know if this is discussing pitching or maybe that throw. If it was, looks like he's talking with Arnett there. Because Arnett didn't cover the bag, so I don't know, maybe there was a missed sign. Because Gray kind of threw to nobody there. Fortunately, it didn't allow the runner to advance.
Yeah, no kid, that was too close. No balls and 2 strikes, runner at second base for Aledo, that first run across. Swing at a high end tight, and that is another K for Mr. H. Now batting center fielder number 2, Caleb Freisinger.
Freisinger's 0 for 1. He had a lazy fly ball to Miles his first at bat.
Foul that one back out of play. Well, I can tell you what, we cannot afford to give up this other run standing at second base. Pirates with 2 hits in the game so far, but that was a killer last inning when we left the bases loaded. Shot left center. He's running all the way, and it's going to go to Titus. Comes up throwing into second base standing. It's a 2-0 game, Aledo. Now batting for Aledo, catcher number 11, Zane Willems.
Willems grounded out to third his first at bat. The throw was a little wide, but Tristan made a nice recovery and tag to end the first inning.
Here's the pitch, skied right back here to the press box. Up and over us, it's 0-1. 2 runs across for Aledo here in the top half of the second inning. Another double. In for a strike. Here's a pitch by Hickey. Just a little bit outside. In the dirt it goes, back to the wall. Runner now moves to third with 2 outs. One and 2 the count. 2 runs across for Aledo. Here's the pitch. In for strike 3. Was there any question about that one? I didn't think there was.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Leading off here at the bottom of the third for the Pirates, left fielder number 5, Tyler Titus.
Titus comes in 13 for 27 at a 481 clip. So he's hot right now.
Needs to start a fire here as the Pirates gave up 2. And it's a second hit batter. And that works for me. We'll take that leadoff man off any day. Top of the lineup for your Pirates, second baseman, number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Rhodes is 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out in the first inning. He's looking to squeeze him over or sacrifice him over to second, gets it down and gets the job done.
Now batting for your Pirates, pitcher number 10, Nathan Hickey.
Hickey grounded out to first in the first inning.
Coach coming out to have a little discussion of some kind with the pitcher. Just get a little more time for Hickey to get a little of his jams happening up in here. Runner at second, 1 gone here for the Pirates. Let's get this thing back way outside, strike 1.
We might have watered that field a little too much because it seems like that plate seems to be floating a little bit tonight.
You're correct, sir. Hickey sends that opposite field. Let's make this a 2-1 ball game. Rounding third, coming home to score, Mr. Titus Hickey with the delivery time. Now batting for the Pirates, catcher number 3, Landon Gray.
Gray's 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to second, and that was perfect execution there all the way around.
Hit and run happening here.
A double play ball, and that'll go 4-6-3 to end the threat. 2-1 after 3.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
Half of the 4th inning, Hickey throws one inside. I thought it hit him, but not quite. Well, the Pirates pick up 1 to cut it in half, but we still trail 2-1 here as we play in the top of the 4th inning. Hickey's pitch, a little bit high, and it's 2-0.
Robertson's 0 for 1. He struck out looking the first time. He was one of the ones that kind of gave the umpire a "are you sure" look last time.
That's no question about that. 2 balls and a strike now. Moving again at a very rapid pace. That has been called a strike earlier. 2 runs, 3 hits for Alito, 1 run, 3 hits for the Pirates. And the pitch. First walk of the game by either pitcher. Now batting shortstop number 4, Luke Glover.
Glover was also one of Nathan's strikeout victims. Struck out on a full count last time.
Square into bunt. It's going to go foul on the first attempt. Oh and 1, nobody down here with the leadoff man on. Hickey checks the run. He'll go with the move. And that's one of that, Mike. This is one of the best moves for a right-handed pitcher we've seen here in a long time.
Yeah, Nathan will catch somebody sleeping. He's looks like a left-hander sometimes as quickly as he gets the ball over there, and he almost got him that time.
Squaring to bunt again. This one will also roll foul. So we are at 0 and 2.
Now that will drive a coach crazy. You know, you got one job is to put the ball between the white lines, and he's just trying to get too fancy with it and playing with that line, and there's just no need. You just got to get the ball down.
High and out of the strike zone, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, I tell you what, the sun goes down and the heavier coats beginning to come out. As we probably wake up 2 mornings in a row and notice the bird baths or the water in the bird baths are no longer water. We might have that a 3rd day in a row. Swing and a miss. 1 gone. Now batting left fielder number 19, Connor Dewar.
Dewar's also 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his first time up.
Sends that to right field. Win going back on it a little bit. He's got it, and there's 2 gone. Now batting for the Bearcats, first baseman, number 3, Ridge Cook.
Cook's 0 for 1. He flew out to left his last at bat.
I guess if you're going to talk about a rivalry, this would probably be it for the Granbury Pirates. Just a what? Well, slow roller. Retz picks it. High hops, the throw. Fallon got him, and we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakeGranburyMedicalCenter.com.
Leading off for the Pirates, bottom half of the 4th inning, center fielder number 7, Miles Wagner.
Miles was hit by a pitch first time up and was left at 3rd base in the 2nd inning. Takes that first pitch inside.
Wagner, oh, nice shot, opposite field. Wagner rounding second. He's got the legs to do it. He's going to end up at second base with a stand-up lead-off double for the center field senior. Great job by Wagner. Now to the plate for your Pirates, first baseman, number 23, Tristan Fallon.
Fallon's 1 for 1 tonight with a single and second.
Checked runner at second base. Fallon swings and misses at one. Wagner down at second base with that leadoff double. Just got an update on Pirates soccer. They're going to overtime, tied at 2. A little bit low. Catcher able to block it. Not get by him. Wagner stays at second base. We're looking at a ball and 2 strikes on Fallon. Arnett is on deck for your Pirates. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now batting for the Pirates, shortstop number 13, Daniel Arnett.
Daniel's 0 for 1 tonight. He popped out to first base his first time up, and we really need to get this run in, David.
Boy, you ain't lying. That's all we need is one to tie this thing up. That is, I guess it was a ball. Mercy. Looked like a pretty decent pitch from here. Arnett between short and third. Wagner held up on it. Runners at first and third, and we've got one down. Now batting for the Pirates, designated hitter, number 15, Caleb Bendewald.
Bendewald's 1 for 1 tonight with a single, and let's see if the Pirates try and do something here with Arnett at first to put some players in motion to kind of move the infield around and help out Bendy.
Bendewald sends that left center. It's going to be a short one. Wagner starts to tag, but he will come back too short on the pop. Now batting for the Pirates, third baseman number 6, Brady Retz.
Retz hit a little soft line drive to second base last time that got Tristan doubled off at second to end the threat in the second inning. So let's hope something different happens here as he starts out 0-1. David, once again, we need to get that run. A leadoff double, you got to score them.
Certainly do, Mike. That's been a difficulty the last couple of games for the Pirates. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. As we talked about the last couple of games, the Pirates have scored 3 runs in 2 games, and they are 1-1 in those games. And so far, 3 2/3, we've got 1 run across. Wagner waiting, just 90 feet away. Pickoff move over to first base. Back in time is Arnett. Arnett's going, but Rhett strikes out. Let's go to the next inning.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury, or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
Taco was 1 for 1 tonight. He did score the first Toledo run. Tell you, David, we are zipping through this game like I think these pitchers are acting like they have a curfew tonight.
No kidding. I think you're about right on that one, Mike. That one's a little bit low, and it's 1-1. Golly, again. We've out-hit Aledo. We've now got 5 hits. You know, you talk about that batting order, Mike. There's going down through the 9 starters. There's only one guy under 300, and he's at 295. We can get a lot of hits, but the run production has been really tough. Just a bit outside. I know Mike's hesitant on making sure that was a ball because we've seen that called other things tonight. Pitch by Hickey. That's in for a strike, and it's 3-2. That's right center wind going in for it. He's going to let that drop, and it gets past him. This kid's got some legs. He's going to stop at second base with a stand-up double. Lead-off double for Aledo. Now batting right fielder number 24, Zayden Scott.
Scott doubled over Titus last time to drive in Anderson for the first run. He came around to score to be the lead run, so we need to snuff this out real quick.
Pickoff move back to second base, back in plenty of time. Yeah, this bottom part of the lineup, very effective for Aledo. Squares to bunt. It's going to be fouled out of play.
Titus is showing him a little more respect this at bat. He's backed up quite a bit for the number 9 hitter, so hopefully nothing gets over him this time.
He thought about going for the bunt that time, but that was just a great pitch by Hickey. Outside corner, wasn't going to get to it. 0-2 now. Top of the lineup next for Aledo. High and outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pickoff move thrown to center field. But no problem there. Well, I guess it just depends on how you look at that, but bunt right down in front. They're going to have to go to first base. The runner moves to third. 1 gone, and runner at third base. Top of the lineup for Aledo, second baseman number 14, Tyson Mauser.
You know, David, that was a 2-strike bunt there. The coach showed a lot of confidence in his number 9 hitter to get that one down, and he did. And now Mauser comes up with 2 strikeouts tonight. as Hickey throws over to third. And let's give Mauser the hat trick here. What do you say?
Let's do it, please. Because we do not need to let another run come across right here. There's just one gone here. Oh, inside corner, apparently, strike one. Thank you very much, sir.
You're going to be saying apparently a lot tonight, it sounds like.
We certainly are. Another bunt, not the squeeze this time. Fallon able to apply the tag, and there's two gone. How about center fielder number 2, Caleb Preisinger?
The way the coach from Aledo is looking at his runner at third, I think that was a squeeze that the runner did not execute because he should have come home on that. But fortunately for the Pirates, he didn't, and there's 2 outs. And Freisinger is 1 for 2 tonight with a double and a fly out to center.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking about, Mike, because why would you lay down a bunt with 1 out and a runner at third other than to squeeze it? But we will take it. Two gone here, 1 run at third base. A little bit high, and it's 2-0. Make that 2-1. Just a bit outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's a pitch to Preisinger. It bounces. It is a walk, but the runner will also remain at third base. Now batting catcher number 11, Zane Willems.
Willems 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to third in the first, and he struck out looking in the third.
Got his jersey, bases loaded, and 2 outs. Now batting number 5, designated hitter Baker Robertson.
Robertson's 0 for 1 tonight.
First runner at number 7, Caleb Turner.
Turner running at first. Robertson 0 for 1. He did walk his last at bat. And the no vacancy light is lit at the Bases Motel.
Oh, dude. Golly. How long you been holding on to that one, Home Slice? You've been waiting on the opportunity for that for a long time. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ball is hit back out of play, and it's 1-1. Dangerous time right now for Pirates. Quickly the pitch by Hickey. That ball is left center. It's going to be trouble going back for it is Wagner. He's got it. The thread ends.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Pirates here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Left fielder number 5, Tyler Titus.
Titus got hit by a pitch, is only at bat, and scored the lone Pirate run.
Will somebody get on base? 2-1 as we play here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Titus is in the top of the lineup for Granbury. Titus towards short, dropped the long throw. They're not going to get him. We'll take that leadoff man off any day of the week. Now batting for the Pirates, top of the lineup, second baseman number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Peyton's 0 for 1 tonight, and he also has a sacrifice bunt. Let's see if they've got him putting the runner in scoring position again this time.
Peyton opposite field. No, the left fielder comes in, plays it. The long throw. Can they make it a double play? They did. Not good. I am depressed. Got to be kidding me. Now batting for the Pirates, pitcher number 10, Nathan Hickey.
Hickey's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a ground out to first. And I don't know what to say about that last one, David. I mean, the runner sees the ball the whole way when it's hit the left field from first base. So I'm sure Hart will have, some reassuring words.
What you talking about, Willis? What on that one now? It looked like it was going to be placed pretty well, but they had Peyton played good. I mean, an opposite field hit, and here goes Hickey with a hit. Gosh, that would have been just a whole lot better. Now batting for the Pirates, catcher number 3, Landon Gray.
Gray's 0 for 2 tonight. He's grounded out to second both times, and one of the times it was a 4-6-3 double play, but they don't need a double play this time, so we need a base hit.
Second base. Off of his glove, Hickey's going to make the turn. He'll hang on. Runners at first and second with 2 men gone. Now batting for the Pirates, center fielder number 7, Miles Wagner. Got a pitch runner in for the Granbury Pirates, number 1, Landon Wetterly.
Wagner's 1 for 1 tonight, and he also has been hit by a pitch. And David, they've committed 2 errors this inning. We really need to make them pay for that.
Well, like you talked about a little bit earlier, Mike, he's got 6 triples. It'd be prime time for a 3-bagger about right now. Here's a pitch to Miles, a little bit high and in tight, and it's 1-0. We're playing already here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and it's just a 2-1 game. Pirates with 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error. Alito at 2-4-2. Wagner, right center. I think somebody didn't know the ball. Here comes the tying run across the plate. It is happening. Hickey kept it going. Hickey gets the results and the score. Now batting for the Pirates, first baseman, number 20. Granbury, Tristan Fallon.
Fallon's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout. And David, the right fielder, just lost that one in the lights. Very fortunate for the Pirates there to get this game tied up and a runner at third. So if Tristan can come through, the Pirates will give Hickey a lead with only 2 to go.
Well, that was a huge hit right there. Yeah, that it looked like it might have been caught, but like I said, the right fielder had trouble with a swing and a miss by Fallon. Arnett on deck for the Pirates. At least you try again. The Pirates finally getting that second run across to tie this thing. Fallon swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. 2 gone here. Fallon looking at the 0-2 pitch, 2 runners on, just a little bit outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners take their leads. Shot down the third base line is foul, and the count remains 1-2. We play it all over again. Playing in the bottom of the 5th here from Tidwell Field. A chilly night here as we come to the end of March. That's going to be possible gapper. The right fielder will go watch it. It's going to be 3-2 the Pirates. Fallon with the delivery. Now batting for the Pirates shortstop, number 13, Daniel Arnett.
Arnett's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a pop out to first, and those 2 errors have come back to haunt Aledo greatly this inning.
Get that third run up there, Mr. Shea. Arnett steps to the plate. He's going to have another one towards center field. Pirates lead at 4-2. Arnett with a delivery RBI, and the Pirates are cooking right now. And here comes the coach for Aledo, I think. No, it didn't. Sure did look like it, but it's not. Well, I was right on that. Yeah, timeout is called here. You got to wonder if we need to have a little bit of, I think we're going to have a change going on. Number one, Mike, I really don't know why. I don't know why the pitcher was changed, unless he had some kind of a dinger or something like that, because the starting pitcher for Aledo was just cooking.
Yeah, he was. I don't know, maybe he was on a pitch count. And the second pitcher, he gave up a few hits there, but we've scored all 3 runs after what should have been the third out twice. So we have capitalized on those 2 critical errors by the shortstop and second baseman.
New pitcher coming in for Aledo. We're going to take a break right here on Granbury TV, and we'll be back after this.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
Bendewald's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a fly out to left.
huge turn of events for the Pirates. And you got to wonder about that. You still got to go back to changing out that starting pitcher for Alito. It has seriously come back to bite him, along with the two errors there that you talked about, Mike. Caleb, a slow roller to third base. The pick, the throw, they got him in time. We go to the top of the sixth, but the Pirates lead it 4-2.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, with a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go.
Just got this update in. Granbury Pirates 3, Arlington Seguin 2. Pirates win in soccer playoffs. Be playing again later on this week. Way to go, Granbury! Who we got? Leading off for the Pirates here in the bottom half of the sixth inning, third baseman number 6, Brady Rutz.
Brady's 0 for 2 tonight. Hit a soft liner to second, and he struck out looking his last at bat.
Rutz towards short. The long throw over, 1 up and 1 down. Now batting for the Pirates, left fielder, number 5, Tyler Titus.
Titus is 0 for 1 tonight. He was hit by a pitch, and he reached on an error by the shortstop.
A little bit low. It's 1-0 on Titus. But Granbury Pirates winning that first round of the playoffs in soccer. Congratulations to them. Swing foul back out of play. Count is at 1-1 now on Titus. Swinging one outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looks like we might have had a little warming up out there in the bullpen for some of the Pirates. Titus will go down looking, and you hate it when that happens. Now batting for the Pirates, top of the lineup, second baseman number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Rhodes is 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a fly out to left. He also has a sacrifice bunt.
1-0 the count here to get things going. With 2 gone here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, Granbury up by 2. As we are now at district game number 6 on the year. Foul back out of play. The count is even at 1-1. Two and one, a little bit high that time. Hickey on deck. Ironical, that 3-run rally for the Pirates, Mike, back in the 5th inning was all with 2 outs. You love the 2-out rally. 3-1 now on Rhodes. A little bit inside. Almost got him. It did, by the way. That's going to bring up Hickey. Now batting for the Pirates, pitcher number 10, Nathan Hickey.
Hickey's 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles, and he scored the first run in that 5th inning where we plated 3 runs. He started it all up with 2 outs.
Pickoff move back over to first base. That was a pretty quick move, but back in time is Rhodes. Another one gets away. Rhodes is up and running. They're going to have to hurry. Not going to get him. And Rhodes in scoring position with 2 gone here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Hickey with a nice hit right here can add to that total. Swing and a miss on a high one, and it's 1-1. Just a bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th for the Pirates. Rhodes at second base, waiting for the trip home. In for a strike, and we're even to 2. Hickey thought about it, was able to hold up, and now we're all full at 3-2. Check the runner at second, the 3-2 pitch. Hickey fouls it back out of play, and the count remains the same. Three-two pitch once again. Let's get it a walk. Can you handle that one? Certainly can. Runners at first and second. Now batting for your Pirates, catcher number 3, Landon Gray.
Gray's 0 for 3 tonight. He did reach on an error his last time up and score a run. And he's grounded to second all 3 times.
A little bit outside, strike 1. It really was. 0-2 now the count on Gray.
That really messes up a hit or two because you know you've got to be up there swinging now at anything.
Here's the 0-2. Runners at first and second. Tried to get him to go on that one way outside. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wagner on deck for the Pirates. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Pirates holding on to a 4-2 lead. Swing and a miss. We go. Top of the 7th.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success. At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Taco is 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles, and he scored a run.
First pitch by Hickey is up. How many strikeouts does he have, Mike?
He has 7 so far.
All right. Well, he could still get double figures with the strikeout of the side here. And all right, now it's 1-1. Make that 1-2. What? Really? Well, that gets me depressed. That one's back to the fence. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Lito's got a lot of ground to make up. Here's the pitch by Hickey. In for a strike, and it's 3-2. Slow roller. Arnett's going to have to hurry on this. He'll hold up as the runner makes it leadoff man on. Now batting for Alito, right fielder number 24, Zane Scott.
Scott's 1 for 2 tonight with a double and a ground ball back to the pitcher, but he does represent the tying run.
If we can't turn us a double move over to first base. I did notice that, I guess a just-in-case kind of a situation, Arnett did warm up a little bit between in the bottom of the 6th inning. See if he can get out of this one right here. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's left center. Wagner's going to be over his head, rounding second. That's going to bring in the 4-3 run. Holding up at second base will be Scott, and scoring Zalito to make it 4-3 with no outs here in the top half of the 7th inning, and we might have a pitching change. Kind of rocked him on that one that time, Mike, and you might, this kind of situation, you just don't know. As we said, Arnett warmed up just a little bit.
Well, like we said, the bottom 2 in the order have done all the damage for Alito tonight. They have scored all 3 runs, and Scott has 2 doubles. He has just found, and it does look like they are going to make a change, David. It is going to be Arnett coming in to pitch. So Hickey's night is done. He does have property that is his responsibility at second base. He can get the win. He can't get the loss. So let's hope Arnett can finish this thing up here. Hickey finishes the night with 7 strikeouts. He allowed 3 runs on 7 hits, and there was 1 Granbury error behind him.
And he will be responsible for the 1 runner on base right now. There are no outs here in the top half of the 7th inning in this 4-3 game. Arnett's warming up, and we're going to be right back on Granbury TV.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
Tyson Mauser
Mauser's 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts and a ground ball back to the pitcher. This is where Landon Gray's got to be a wall. We cannot let that runner get to third with nobody out, David.
Boy, you got that right. Of course, Hickey and Arnett just switched positions a little bit low. Looked like Mauser had intentions of maybe bunting, but that one is a little bit low. And we are at 1-0. Arnett checks the runner, the pitch. Nice curveball in there, and it's 1-1. Well, Nathan Hickey cannot lose the ball game tonight, but he can be the winner if Arnett can shut him down right here. We're going to go with a play back to about the second base, and the bouncer is there, but have some discussions about signals here, I'm thinking. I'm not too sure what the call was, what that was for. Tell me about it.
Coach Hart is wanting to check to see if the batter didn't get the bat back, but it doesn't look like they're going to change their mind on that one.
Check the runner at second base. They're going to go with the move. They got him. Are you serious?
Sure looked like he had him.
Dude, that was the call from your announcer. Let's put it up on the board. Dude, he looked out. Woo. Nice pickoff play by the Pirates, but safe back at second base. 2-1 is the count. And here's the pitch. Trying to bunt, 2-2. Playing in a 4-3 contest in the top half of the 7th inning. The Pirates up. Trying to save this game is Arnett. That's going to be a tough one. Wagner will look at it in center field. Here comes the tying run. And the tying run is in. We are knotted at 4 as Mauser does deliver the tying RBI. Now batting center field number 2, Caleb Freisinger.
Freisinger is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk and a double. And David, that missed call at second sure looked like he was out. Really came back to haunt us there.
Boy, it certainly did, Mike. And here's the pitch by Arnett in for a strike. And we still are doing all this with no outs. As a lead-on now looking at their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Mauser finally had done, as you said, had done nothing all night long. He delivered when it was time to do so. And that's the only thing he'll remember about tonight, is tying the score. And we are there at 4-4 in the 7th. Skied high on the pop foul, taken by Gray, and there's one down. Now batting for a leadoff pitcher, number 11, Zane Willems.
Willems is 0 for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch. He struck out and grounded to third, and that was a huge failed sacrifice there to keep that runner out of scoring position with 1 out.
Takes the lead at first. Arnett with just a little lazy move over just to keep him honest. Got the 1 out. Important out, as we talked about, should be 2. Willems swings at 1 and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, David, the 3, 4, actually everybody in the lineup, other than the 8, 9 hitters, are who you want to see tonight, because they've scored all 4 runs from that 2 positions. There's a fly ball that Tanner looks like he's going to get under, and he does.
2 outs now for Alito here. Now batting for Alito, catcher number 5, Baker Robertson.
Robertson is 0 for 2 tonight, also with a walk and a fly out to center and a strikeout looking.
Arnett Looks at one a little bit low. Little move back over to first base, back in time. Arnett checks the runner. Here's his pitch. They're going to go down with the throw to second base. Should have had it. They might get him at third. Wagner, not there. It looked like, Mike, that they might have got him, but the ball was not handled. And it goes to center field, sends the runner to third with a 2-0 count. And, man, that's tough. Make that a 3-0 count.
I had to wait a second because I wasn't sure what the umpire was going to call there, but the batter asked him, and it is 3-0.
Runners at first and third on the walk. Now batting shortstop, number 4, Luke Glover.
Glover's actually the guy that we want up right here with hopefully no pass balls because he is 0 for 3 with a hat trick of strikeouts.
Runner in for Alito, number 7, Caleb Turner.
Right here, you want to play smart. They might have some kind of play on here, so you want to not get yourself in a jam worrying about the runner at first. Let's just get the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch by Arnett. 2 down here. We are tied at 4. Playing in the top half of the 7th inning from Tidwell, Alito and Granbury. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Arnett will check the runners at first and third with the 0-2 count. He goes. They've got him moving down to second base. They'll go at the throw. They got him in time. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th inning.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Number 7, Miles Wagner.
Wagner's 2 for 2 tonight. He's also hit by a pitch, and he has scored a run. It's time, David, to have a walk-off victory here.
Well, I can walk off onto my car if we can get something happening here. Wagner, a little hesitant about that one. Good deal because inside for a ball. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Took something off of that. Wagner was going for it. It was a strike, but swung through it. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Alito with a 2 spot in the top of the 7th. Pirates with Wagner and Fallon and Arnett. Not too bad who you want at the plate, but Miles is looking at 1-2. Make that 1-3. Now batting for the Pirates, first baseman number 23, Tristan Fallon.
Well, Tristan's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles and a strikeout, but David, he does lead the team with 2 home runs, and this kid throws hard, and that's what Tristan likes to see. So it could be, and Tristan was going for it all there with that cut, and I bet you he won't get cheated this time.
As Dizzy Dean used to say back in the day, he was going for the downs. 0-2. Arnett on deck for the Pirates. Give me something here in the bottom of the 7th. Fallon swinging a miss ball in the dirt. He'll head to first. Throw down. Almost thrown away, but they got him. Now batting for the Pirates, pitcher number 13, Daniel Arnett.
Arnett's 2 for 3 tonight also with 2 singles and a pop-up to first, and he does also have home run power, so we still do have a chance to end this with 1 swing of the bat.
We talked about that home run that Daniel hit a couple of games ago. Of course, that was just a line shot that stayed right above the ground all the way out. 0-1 is the count. That was a bit inside, and it's 1-1. Bindewall on deck for the Pirates. Nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th for Granbury. Skies this one to center field. Let's go to extra innings. We're tied at 4 as we do so.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Glover was batting in the last inning when the runner got picked off. He is 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Looks at one a little high. David, your timesheet, you're going to show a little overtime now.
You are correct on that, sir. That's right. Hey, I'm just now clocked in for that extra. 2-0 from Arnett here in the top of the 8th inning. First extra inning game that I think, is that correct? First extra inning game for the Pirates this year, Mike?
It is.
That one's in for a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and a strike. Just getting underway here in the top half of the 8th inning from Tidwell. Slow one toward between first and second base. I thought that was going to be a playable ball, but that thing picked up some speed, kind of top ender on it, gets to right field. Leadoff man is on. Now batting number 19, left fielder Connor Dewar.
Dewar is 1 for 3 tonight with a single, a fly out to right, and a ground out to first.
Give me some double play action about right now. Runner takes the lead. Arnett will check it. Nobody down here in the 8th. Squares to bunt, gets away from the catcher, and down to second base. Into scoring position goes Glover. Should have had a Glover on the ball.
Yeah, that was, I think Gray just took his eye off of it for a second and glanced off of him, and that was not what you want, him putting the winning run at second base. Moved back to second, and he's back safely.
Arnett will just step off the rubber and check the runner back at second himself. Oh. Are they going to call it a foul ball or hit him in the head? I don't know for sure. We'll find out. Now he goes down to first base. It sure did sound off the bat to me. Hart's going to go to discuss this with Blue, and I'm kind of wondering myself because it sure did sound like it came off the bat to me, Mike.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it did. Now the runner at first, he's doing a good job of selling it. If it didn't, because he does look a little shaken up over there, and yeah, the coach is looking at him at first, and now they're both talking, and they agree that it was a hit batter. Hart's still not agreeing with that.
Telling him all about it. That's another very, very costly call right there against the Pirates. Of course, the pickoff move back earlier in the game that really cost us a lot, and we'll see if this comes back and happens to bite us in the you-know-what.
But possibly that could help us if we get a ground ball hit to the right spot. You know, we could turn two now. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. Josh Cambry is going to be running.
Carsey runner number 1, Josh Cambry. Now batting for Alito. Number 3, Rich Cook.
Better try them. Cook is 0 for 3 tonight. He did hit into a ground double play earlier. His last at bat, a 1-6-3. Let's get another one of those. He's also flew out to left and grounded out to third. Arnett set. Squares, and the bunt is a good one. He may get he got him on the tag, but the sacrifice is good to get one out. But it does move 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting for Alito, third baseman number 8, Taco Anderson.
And David, this is the part of the order that has killed the Pirates tonight. The 8 and 9 hitters, Anderson is 3 for 3 and scored 2 of the 4 runs.
Gosh, that's unbelievable, Mike. Runners at second and third with just 1 out. You got to wonder, you put this guy on? Apparently not. Got him on the fist, bobbled by Retz. Well, they put him on anyway. Bases loaded with 1 out for Alito. Now batting right field number 24, Zane Scott.
Scott, the other one that's done damage tonight, is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a ground ball back to the pitcher. So I don't know if him getting on was good or not, but it does set up a double play.
Ducks on the pond, as they say, swing and a miss by Scott, and it's 0-1. Just 1 down here in the top half of the 8th inning in a 4-4 game. Each team 4 runs, 9 hits. Inside, it hit him. It's 5-4 Alito. Top of the lineup for Alito, second baseman, number 14, Tyson Mauser. Boy, it's a tough situation to get into right there, Mike.
Yeah, and it still leaves the bases loaded. Mauser is 1 for 4, but he had a big hit in the 7th inning to bring this game to a tie. He looks at 1 for strike 1.
Bases still loaded, just one down here in the 8th inning, one across for Aledo. That one's down and low, and it's 1-1.
Once again, Gray is up against it. He really needs to be jumping around back there and keep everything on the dirt in front of him to keep an insurance run from scoring for Aledo.
Shot foul down the third baseline. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A strikeout's going to be just almost a necessity right here to get us to the 2-out spot. 1-2 the count. 1 out here in the top half of the 8th inning. Here's a pitch by Arnett. It gets back from away from Gray. It is 6-4.
Yeah, that's a shame, David. Once again, a ball just glancing off the glove there. Looked like it should have been handled, and that's costly.
That's huge right there, Mike. Runner comes in, batter still up, and it's a now 3-2 is the count. With 1 out, first base is open. So you got to watch what you throw to this guy. You also got to catch it. Bases loaded again. Now batting center fielder number 2, Caleb Freisinger.
Freisinger is 1 for 3 today with a walk, a double, flew out the center, and tried to bunt last time, popped it up to Gray.
That's in for a strike. All loaded up again for Aledo. They're playing with 1 out here. 2 runs already across in the top half of the 8th inning. Foul back out of play. Arnett ahead at 0-2. Check of the runner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. A huge strikeout. Now batting number 11, Zane Willems.
Willems is 0 for 3 tonight with a walk. I'm sorry, hit by pitch, ground out to third, struck out looking, and flew out to right.
In for a strike from Arnett. This is, you got to have this kid right here because you're already going to have to pick up 2 in the bottom half of the 8th. That's high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Arnett's pitch. Just inside, apparently. 2-1. Arnett with the pitch. 3-1. Three and one, 2 outs, no place to put number 11. Curve in, no, he called that a ball. Another run in, and we might have a visit. And we are. We're going to have a visit to the mound.
Looks like Rhodes is going to enter the game to pitch, and Arnett's going to move to second.
Courtesy runner number 10, Brett Rawson.
Peyton Rhodes.
Now pitching for the Granbury Pirates, number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Peyton Rhodes, the sophomore, comes in to try and get out of a bases-loaded jam here. Nothing like a little pressure here to come into a game 2. And he will be facing Robertson, who is 0 for 2 tonight with 2 walks, fly out to center, and a strikeout looking. David, we're backs against the wall already here, and another hit, and it's really going to be a lot of work for the Pirates.
It certainly is, Mike. The Aledo with 5 runs in the last 1 2/3 of an inning. Rhodes making it ready, third pitcher of the night for Granbury. Hickey was pulled in that top half of the 7th inning. I think they were starting to get to him a little bit, Mike, is why he was pulled out. Bases still loaded, and here we go.
Robertson looks at the first pitch high for ball 1. That one catches the outside corner.
Checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Towards short. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th inning.
Shake that.
Van Griffith Kia will raise your expectations. Kia leads the industry with sophistication, safety, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a product line that is a departure from the expected. They are a proud Pirate supporter and care about the community that they live in. That's Van Griffith Kia at 4301 East Highway 377 or on the web at vgkia.com. Kia, the power to surprise.
Let's go.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Bendewald's 1 for 3 tonight with a single, a fly out to left, and a ground out to third.
Everybody's got a hit. That's all there is to it. Bendewald looks at one low. Bendewald sends this one back out of play. Might get a car. Good possibility we did get a car.
Are we doing the hit a car, win a suit promotion?
Yeah, you are correct. Win a suit. Yeah. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 on Bendewald.
Tell you what, David, those people that aren't coming out to Pirate baseball, they miss good baseball no matter what. All these games are exciting.
A lot of fun. Nothing like high school baseball. Able to check his swing in time, and the count is now 2-2. You get this level, you get to one more level up, and you got true baseball with high school and college. Whoa, called a strike on that one. Mercy, Miss Percy. Now batting for the Pirates.
Brady Rhett's now batting. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Ground ball or fly ball to second, strikeout looking, and a ground out to short. It looks like he's going to ground easily back to the pitcher. And we've got 2 down. That'll bring up Tyler Titus, who is 0 for 2 tonight with a hit. He was hit by a pitch, reached also by error.
Totally tapped on noise. Titus with 2 gone here. Not too much pressure on him to get something started with a 2-out rally. Nobody on, 2 gone here. Bottom of the 8th, Alito with a 3 spot in the top of the 8th. Titus looking at 2-0 right now.
He could find a way aboard, the top of the order would come up. That pitch was outside corner. Two and one with 2 outs. Pirates down to their last out. That pitch is up, 3-1.
Nobody on for Titus. 3-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. We got us a base runner. Now batting for the Pirates. Pitcher number 2, Peyton Rhodes.
Rhodes is 0 for 2 tonight with a sacrifice and a walk. Boy, Tyler has to be smart over here. You don't want to end the game with a pickoff.
No kidding. Exactly right. Not what we had intended for this. Here's a pitch. Inside, just almost got him. Titus with his lead at first. Check the runner. Here's the pitch. Another one way inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes.
Both those were very close. You kind of wish Peyton's reflexes were a little bit slower there because Nathan's on deck, and he is our hottest hitter tonight.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0. Now the count. Pirates playing with 2 gone here, and Alito quickly sends a young man down to the bullpen to start throwing. The 3-0 is in for 3-1. The 3-1 pitch towards short. Bouncer off of his face. Not there. Runners at first and second for Hickey. We ain't done yet. Now batting for the Pirates.
Coach is going to take a trip out. He's bringing all the infielders in to talk about this. This is where we, got our runs last time, David. It started out with an error by the shortstop, and we were able to plate 3, so maybe history will repeat itself. And right now, like Nathan comes up, 2 for 3 tonight with a walk and 2 singles. So here it is. Nathan representing the tying run at the plate. Not a lot of home run power, but he does have some pop sometimes, and that would be a great time to lose one.
Outside with the pitch, and it's 1-0. Runners at first and second. The tying run is at the plate. Pitch to Hickey. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and no strikes. Getting ahead of myself here. Here's a pitch. Hickey looks at one, looked a little bit high, but it's 2-1. Oh my goodness, he called that a strike, didn't he? It really is. Both the Let's, is that a Alito fan or a Granbury fan? Both of them, either way. Here's the pitch. Hickey fouls this one, going to be just out of play. And the count is at 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. We need 3. Gray on deck for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Skies it. I think it's going to be back out of play, though. Boom! That was the rooftop, ladies and gentlemen. Count still remains at 2-2. Hickey fighting through this one. A little discussion going on between catch and pitch. Discussion over. Now it's just time to get into it. Here's the pitch to Hickey with the 2-2. It's outside. We're full up at 3-2. 3-2 and 2 outs. They will be running on this.
Just be careful. Don't leave too early here. There's no sense in.
Pitch to Hickey on the right side. It's going to be back out of play, and the count still remains at 3-2. 2 outs. Pirates need a bundle here to get back in this one. Trailing 7-4 as we play in the bottom half of the 8th inning in an extra inning affair here from Tidwell. What is this guy, Al Roboski out there taking his the mad Hungarian from the Cardinals back when baseball was real. Hickey fisted it. It's going to be right back where that one was a little bit earlier. And he's going again.
Yeah, that pitch, Hickey was geared to swing it no matter what because that was ball 4. So hopefully he'll get another one there that he lays off of. Of course, then again with this umpire, you're not really sure.
Yeah, let's. What strike zone are you going to use this time? Hickey shot. Right field out of play and foul. A little bit late on that one. Anticipation. Antsy. We're up tight up here in the press box. You know what he's like down on the field right now. Hickey looking at 3-2 one more time. Here's the pitch. Another foul back out of play. Set it up again for you. It's a full count. There's 2 outs. There's runners at first and second. The Pirates need 3. Here's the pitch. Swing. It fouled it back out of play. That was ball 4 again, but Hickey is just self-preservation up there, I think. Mike, what's going on with that?
Yeah, he's I don't think he's going to take a walk here. It's going to have to be a really bad pitch for him. And like I said, you know, these hitters, they're not certain where the strike zone is right now, so they're up there battling.
Well, they got to. We've seen inside strikes. We've seen outside strikes tonight. And here it is again. That was ball 4. Bases are loaded.
That'll bring up Landon Gray. He's 0 for 4 tonight. With a strikeout, he did reach once on the error by the second baseman. He's grounded out to second his other 2 times.
Gray. Strike 1. Bases are loaded for him, but the Pirates have got 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Catcher going to go out one more time, have another discussion. On deck is Wagner. Gray with the bases loaded and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Mike, I tell you what, it was Pirates looked like they had the thing. And then we went to the top half of the 7th inning. 2-spot put up by Alito to tie the thing up. A couple of questionable calls. A hit by a pitch, a pass ball on the catcher. And it spelled disaster for the Pirates as they lose their second district game. 8-inning game. Looked like we had it, but, Mike, we just couldn't finish the deal off.
Yeah, that was a tough loss right there. Nice outing by Nathan. Just ran out of gas there a little bit in the 7th and just couldn't quite finish. And hopefully, we got a quick turnaround, only 2 days till we got Arlington Heights, and they could be, depending on what they do, they could be a first-place team. And, it's going to be a critical game for us on Thursday.
Certainly is. Thank you so much for watching on Granbury TV. Unfortunately, Pirates fall tonight 7-4 to Alito.